What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Casual Talk. We're setting it up with a fitness guru at this.
I'm a fitness bunny.
Yeah, but it's so amazing, to have such conversation with people and get the word out there about the fitness lifestyle. We're chilling with the Hope. All things Hope Fitness.
Thank
What's
you
good?
so much. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah.
I'm truly honored. Geez, man. Like he said, my name's Hope Sambara. I'm based in Leondale.
Yeah.
And for me, fitness actually found me because I was dissatisfied about my body. And that actually took a toll on me, by the way, like mentally, like, oh geez, man, I was going through, So I've always been underweight, I've always been tiny, and in a society where people are now telling you, Yazzie, you're so slim, slender, every single day somebody's reminding me exactly.
Yeah.
So now I developed a very bad relationship with food and fitness in general because I really thought I needed to eat fatty things in order for me to gain weight.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the one, guys. So that's when I found myself actually researching about fitness, nutrition, and I started slowly falling in love with what I was discovering about myself, about fitness, and yeah, man, here we are now. I've been doing this for a while, and I'm super excited. Yeah.
Do you feel like as fitness trainers sometimes do we give the correct knowledge to the to people that you're giving
the information
to?
Being a fitness trainer is very straining because let me tell you, you are the Dr. Phil, you are the psychiatrist,
everything.
You are everything. And in most cases, people always expect us to know the answers to everything, And in most cases, people don't understand that we are not doctors. Yes, we may know certain things, how to handle certain things, but we aren't really doctors and we can only help you to a certain extent, And like I said, I can only help you to a certain extent. You need to also meet me halfway. And as a fitness trainer, people expect you to go all the way and they do nothing and sit back, which is a very tricky situation. So as much as we work with people every single day, it's also like I said about your mindset. If your mindset is not right in fitness, you're most probably gonna fall off, because you have different people trying to get different information from you, trying to get your input on something, and sometimes they don't always agree with you, so it's tricky trying to pass out information to the next person regarding fitness and nutrition, but eventually we do find a way to actually cross that bridge.
But sometimes, as you said, the people rely on you guys, and it's like you're relying on that person, but you also not feeding yourself with information. You're like, that person, if that person doesn't have correct knowledge,
I'm most likely able to obviously just sharpen things out. So okay, you know what? I understand you know this much. Let me help you by adding on to your information, which I mean, it's only 60% of the times where you find people like that. Society now, not many people are just going into fitness for body goals. They don't even care about their health, and that's when you find themselves stuffing themselves with stuff. If they want to be buff, next thing a person is big, and you ask them, "What have you been doing?" They have no knowledge about nutrition or fitness. They're just trying to get to a specific goal. So basically, you need to always educate people on the nutrition, about eating right, about understanding what your body needs, how your body's going to react to certain things. So sometimes people act like they know.
Arrogance.
But they don't really know, So yeah, man, that's also a tricky situation when somebody says, "Hey, I know this, I eat 5 boiled eggs before gym," and I'm just there listening, because at the end of the day, I also need to listen to you. I'm not just trying to come and tell you everything I know, everything I've studied, but I'm also trying to
understanding each other.
Exactly. I'm trying to hear exactly what you think you know.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes movement is important when you get in the gym.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we get in the gym and the first thing you want to do is lift up weights. You're not even warm yet. And then sometimes we create injuries because of lack of information.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it's about being educated on yourself, you know. What have you learned, while helping people? Because sometimes I believe that helping people is a gift, you know.
Yeah.
It's not meant for everyone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I've learned that people from different backgrounds, different ethnicities have different views on life, right? So working with people with me has actually helped me with this whole diversity thing, right? I'm able then to understand how to react around certain people. People are gonna tell me maybe I can't do this because my tradition doesn't allow me to do this. So now I need to now start learning about the next person. Yeah. So working with people with me has actually just helped me develop my knowledge on certain things. Most of all has taught me patience. Yeah, you need to be patient. Yeah, true. Not everybody's gonna move at the same pace, and that's something that I had to learn. That because I mean I've made mistakes before. When I started, I would try and push somebody. I'll try and be like, hey, you need to do this. You need to do this. Forgetting that everybody has their own pace.
But sometimes, sorry to cut you off, but sometimes how do you come out with the motivation, right? And that person is not fueled with the same energy. Yeah. And then they wanna always be pushed to do something. Like, bro, why don't you just come to the gym, like, and do your thing, Yeah. Like, for you to lose weight or gain weight, why do you have to be pushed every time? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I also do what we call personal development, where I help a person understand why they're doing a certain thing. I understand you're trying to lose weight, but do you know why you want to lose weight? I know you want to bulk up, but you know why? Because I try to now help them love their body so much that they want to do a certain thing. Like for example, if you're trying to lose weight, I do understand that you've gained weight and you've realized that maybe it's not good for your health. By then, so doing, we do know because I need to then take these measures to help myself. Yeah, so for me, I always try help a person with personal development. You working on yourself in order for me to help you work on yourself. That's basically what I do. That is something I don't even. I mean, I always make sure that I go for personal development first. Yeah.
New Year resolution,
Yeah, it's crazy. Many people are gonna say, the new year, I wanna lose weight. I wanna lose so much weight. 10 days into the new year, person doesn't want to do that anymore, Yeah. I'm like, where's the fire that you started with,
It's the social media trend, following. But our body goes, our minds are not really there,
Not there. Yeah, it's just something you saw on the gram. Like, I want to do this. And you forget that there's consistency, there's discipline. Yeah. There is so much more that you actually have to put into something. And also, I truly believe if somebody wants to do something, they are going to do it. Yeah, I truly believe so.
Oh, it's all about the mind.
Yeah, it's all about the mind.
We spoke about the mental state of you going through self-confidence and everything. Yeah, how's that for you, bro?
Geez, man. So I only just recently discovered that I had a long trail of mental health issues. So, like I said, my weight was a problem. And I mean, as a South African kid, you know how people are in class, always reminding you that you were tiny. And day by day, I mean, this carried on from primary school to high school even. So even after high school, it came to a point where I didn't like the reflection. I didn't like seeing myself in mirrors, pictures. I hated it because people had planted that seed in my mind that I should hate my body. And because of that hate, I just didn't care about my body anymore. Hence, I then continued to do the worst to it. Like I said, my relationship with food was horrible. my relationship, my mental states. Like, I really did not like myself. And that's why I'm saying personal development is a huge part of me, because I do understand that I've been in such a place where I really didn't like my body. So yeah, it was an emotional journey. I wouldn't even lie to you. Yeah, it came to a point where I didn't even like going out, because I felt like constantly when I go out, somebody's reminding me that no, you are underweight. Hey, you in matric and you look like this. Yo, like, I was really tiny in matric. I was so small.
I can really just picture.
Yeah, so I was so tiny. I remember like my blazer was long. Plus I'm short, right? Yeah. So it was just weird, and people constantly kept on reminding me. Yeah. But my strongest point was academics. So I would then isolate myself from the world. I found myself going into academics more, Yeah. So that was my escape at that time. Until I matriculated, and I'm like, okay, what will be my escape now? To a point where I was like, you know what, I can't keep running. I need to do something about my body. I can't keep running away. I can't keep hating my self-image. That's when I started understanding what exactly I needed to do. So it's not like I went into fitness mostly because I hated my body, but I also needed to self-understand myself, how to take better care of myself, because I do understand. I used to skip breakfast. I used to not eat. I hated food at this point. Like, I could get a whole day on a slice of bread. What? I could go, yes, a whole day on a slice of bread and maybe an apple. Yeah. That's how the relationship was with me and food. It was just, bruh, I'll see you. So I got to then start learning and understanding exactly everything food. And now I'm a big foodie. Oh my gosh, I'm such a foodie now. Yeah, but it's not a bad thing. Like, I'm a good foodie because I do understand what to eat, when, and what not to do. Yeah.
True. The mental side of it, being okay. Stress and nutrition sometimes is not a really good balanced lifestyle.
Yeah.
How do people really get off the stress? And because sometimes it's hard to gain weight when you're stressed.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your health, to your mental health, and before you start engaging in these things, like you as a fitness, as a nutrition bunny, yeah, bro. Like, break it down for me, like nutrition side of it,
Okay, you are right. It's very difficult to gain weight when you are stressed, because man, your happy hormones in your body are just on the low. You just don't want anything. You just want to sit in the corner. Yeah, everything is just an L, Yeah. There are a number of things that actually help with reducing the whole stress, right? Physical activities, guys, even walking, taking a jog, it really just helps relax your body. And the more your body is relaxed, the more blood is flowing. The more blood that's flowing, you are having your happy hormones, you're bound to eat because now you're feeling better. So for me, my way of dealing with stress was getting into an activity, right? Like now I run boot camps. That's my way of helping somebody else release stress.
Break it down. People need to know. Plug the people, bro.
Yeah, so I am a cardio trainer. I do aerobics. I do all sorts of workouts, right? Yeah. And I do this because I do understand sometimes it's difficult to Uchima when you're alone, right? Yeah. You get so exhausted alone, and you're gonna do 2-3 sets. 2-3 sets. Like, no, But in a community with other people, you're then able to see, oh man, this lady's still jumping. Let me jump. This gent is still jumping, Exactly. So that's the community that I fell in love with. Yeah. I fell in love with the fact that I could help 2, 3, 4, 5 people at a time who are people right now, you can see the economy is doing this, the what is doing this. Everybody's just really stressed, and they just trying to find a happy place. And for me, that was through fitness. My boot camps, I run my boot camps by myself. I currently train about 45 people, right? And jeez. I run them by myself, and I give every person my undivided attention as much as I'm able to do this with a group. So similar to mob psychology, where I'm working with a group of people but still able to connect on one-on-one, you know. So that is something that I've been able to master. It didn't take me 2 days. It didn't take me 3 days. It took some time. Yeah. It took me a good 5 months for me to actually crack the code. And for now, say Uguti, hi man, I'm enjoying it. I can see Uguti man. The ladies are much happier because most of them are ladies. The gents, they do come and go, so it's a lose for the gents. Gents are lazy. Gents just wanna get on the steel. And I'm like, but you still need cardio. Because like, I wanna lift up weights, you know. And they forget to go see they still need cardio because in most cases a person's buff. But tell them to run. They won't. You know? And that's also another thing. People miss the education in fitness. Yeah, true. People just walk out the door like, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to lift weights. The excitement. You know? And they lack that education. And I think that's where people like us come in. Where we're helping them daily understand what, you know, fitness is just not you. Go get your steel on, you know. So yeah, man. For me, stress personally, you gotta burn out that stress. You gotta burn it out. Literally, it's either you're gonna jog, run, skip. Do whatever you gotta do. Cause after that, you're gonna be so happy because during the process of working out, you go through the tiredness, you go through, no, I can do this, you go through laughing because you laughing at yourself like, ah man, I really wish I could complete that set, you know. So there's a bunch of emotions around it, and at the end of the day you actually find yourself much happier than you were before you started it, you know. So that means your energy, your stress levels, are going to cool. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so, the progress. Yeah. And also, you're seeing results, it makes you much more happier. So, but what happens though when you working out for the longest time, you know, but you still seeing not results, and you were like, why am I looking at myself in the mirror? Yeah. Still the same you. It's the balance of the kitchen, trust me. Food. I always say 80% nutrition, 20% workout. What I mean by this is you can go to the gym, put in 3 hours every single day. But as long as you are getting out of that gym and you are eating the wrong foods, you are doing nothing. So the main thing about working out is your food intake. And that is why a person's like, I've been working out for 5 years and I see nothing. I'm like, okay. You're trying to lose weight? Yeah. What do? Well, in the morning I drink water, then I head to the gym, and then from there I'm coming back and I eat like last night's leftovers, and I'm just like, I mean, this conversation already. I mean, I can tell why you're not losing weight. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I also just try. Oh, and I'm a big advocate of not missing breakfast, no matter what you're trying to do. Lose weight, gain weight, bulk. I am going to help you understand why you don't miss breakfast. So people might not see results because of their eating. That's the biggest issue. That is the biggest factor of fitness. Sorry, it's the eating. Yeah. Besides obviously the powders and pills and all that, but it's the food that counts the most. Yeah, facts. Yeah. But the motivation sometimes, bro, like. She spoke about gymming alone sometimes. Takes a lot of energy. Yeah, it really does. Sometimes you're not always going to be pumped up. Like, what happened yesterday is not going to be the same tomorrow. True. You know? So, you personally, how do you stay motivated? Like, bro, like weekends. Yeah. You need to be consistent every day, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I do have days where I am just like... Not feeling it. I do not. It's raining. I don't want to do this. It's cold. I don't want to do this. Yeah. But then I remember that it's not about me. It's about the next person. I'm not feeling like doing it. But what if somebody had the worst day ever and they're looking forward to being with a group of people who are positive minded. So I always do make sure that I don't make it about myself. No matter what, if I'm feeling tired, I'm like, man, I'm just feeling tired. I'm just being lazy. Somebody else is actually looking forward to doing this because this is where they relieve their stress.
Yeah,
so, yeah, man, I guess I do have moments where I'm just like, no, child, I'm not doing that. But yeah, man, I guess that's where the passion comes in because I won't lie, I've fallen in love with fitness. I am so passionate about it now.
Yeah.
And I never even knew. I started it as a hobby, a very silly hobby. And I started by training my mom, trained my sister, and then a couple of ladies down the road are like, hey, I would like to do this with you guys. And they joined in and they saw results, and then people joined in and people just kept on coming. I was just like, okay, this hobby is growing. It's growing faster than I thought. So never in my wildest dream would I have thought I would have what I have right now. If you had told me 2 years back, like, Hope, you are going to be one of the youngest fitness trainers and people are going to look up to you, I would have been like, me?
Stopgap.
Me? Tiny me? Nah. Hell no, you know? But as I was learning about myself, I didn't realize that there were people that I was also teaching. And yeah, man, that got me in love with fitness, and here we are helping the world.
Yeah, thanks. So people that actually in their new resolution type of thing, you know, people want to get into share, you want to you know, word to the people, you know.
Hey, if you want to get started, you're already late. I mean, now you're supposed to be telling yourself, I started on the 1st of January. No, I'm kidding. We're still partying on the 1st. But,
yeah.
I mean, you better just start now. The more you delay it, the longer it will take for you to actually reach your goals, right?
Yeah.
It's all about just starting one day at a time. Yeah. So, like I always say, it's either you're gonna watch us post our day one pictures, or you are going to be posting one day. So it's either you are going to be that person behind the screen saying, oh, one day this is going to be me, or you are going to be the person posting that, hey, this is my day one of my new journey. Yeah. So it's up to you. The ball is actually in your court. I can't come to your house, put a gun to your head, you know, like, come to the gym. You know, if you don't see it in your head to come to the gym, or just to take care of your health, ain't nobody gonna
it's gonna take the toll.
I mean, nobody's at the end of the day, it's your health. We don't share it. You know, it's your health. And funny enough, now everybody's chasing the bag. I understand that, but people are chasing the bag so much that they are risking their health, their mental health, you know? What's the point of chasing the bag and securing the bag and then later spending all that money onto hospital bills, onto therapy sessions? What's the point of it, you know? So I just really think people need to balance it out. Chase the bag, but also remember to take care of your body, take care of yourself, because what's the point of being rich and laying in the hospital paying those bills? Come on. Makes no sense. Yeah, so I just really wish people could take fitness seriously. Yeah. You know, chase more health goals than they're chasing body goals. I always say health goals first. Once you've actually succeeded here, you then go to your body goals, not the other way around. So, yeah.
That's the word from the fitness bunny, you know. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where can people catch you on social media? You want to follow your journey?
Oh yeah, to follow my journey, you can actually find me on Instagram. My handle is fitness_with_hope. 24. And obviously you can also get me on my Facebook under Hope Sambara. And yeah, man, those are my social media. Oh yeah, I got TikTok. I recently started TikTok, guys. You better follow me. You better follow my TikTok account. It's just Hope Sambara. So yeah, you can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Yeah.